Well, did you get it all done? I mean, the cards, the gifts, the tree, the lights, the food, and probably a lot of things I don't remember. Did you get it all done? We didn't. The tree is bare as it was in the woods, but it's there. Detail is really important at Christmas because there's so many things that we do that are not done during the rest of the year, fortunately. But it's important to listen to the scripture and pick up the details as well. There's a lot of interesting detail in scripture. This gospel, we could probably recite that by heart. Most of us at least have heard it for decades. A few people here haven't heard it for decades, but most of us have. It's interesting that the shepherds were out in the hills. They were in the dark, but they were not afraid. They became terrified, the scripture says, when the light shone upon them. That's when they really got scared. But the light led them to the great gift, Emmanuel, God with us. St. Paul says in the second reading, the grace of God has appeared. Now, grace is one of those churchy words that we use so often and we don't think what it means, but it basically means gift. The gift of God has appeared, and that gift is God himself come in a person, in the person of Jesus of Nazareth. Well, if you receive gifts this Christmas, which I hope you do, the first thing is gratitude. And the second thing is to take care of the gift you have received. You know, if you give somebody a gift and they abuse it, your feelings are hurt. You feel, well, they don't appreciate what I've done for them. And the same is true with the gift which has come to us and which we celebrate at Christmas. We need to maintain the gift in our lives. And that means we need the light of the shepherds. We need light shining on the gift, reminding us always that God is gift in the person of Jesus. How do we maintain that? Well, you don't maintain it by watching the baby Jesus, because he didn't remain a baby very long. He grew up and he had a lot of things to say, and he did a lot of things which upset a lot of people. So how are we going to keep our eye? How is our world going to keep its eyes on the gift which has been given unless we listen to what he said and observe what he did? Jesus said to us, you are the light of the world. We're the light that will lead people to the gift. Not the scriptures. The scriptures are the record of the gift, but we are the living exemplars, the living models of the gift. The shepherds went back to the dark hills, glorifying and praising God for what they had experienced. And that's exactly what we're called to do, to experience the gift and then go back to a world which is often very dark and tell what we have seen. We are the shepherds of our time. We are the people who have been, we say it at Easter time, and when we baptize people, we have been illuminated. Light has shone on us, and it needs to reflect off of us so that the world will know of the gift. Either the world knows of the gift through Christians, disciples, or it won't learn of the gift. They won't read the book, but they will read us. So we need to do what the scripture later says Mary did after all these events. She pondered them. We've got to make the connection between the adult Jesus and the world, the adult world in which we live. And we have to speak to that world one way or another. Usually it's by example. There's a lot of unhappiness that comes at Christmas time. I guess it's a psychological thing, you know, hurts of the past. I don't know, it seems to be that way. But if you're unhappy this Christmas, stop for a moment and consider the gift which has been given and be thankful. You know, it's virtually impossible to be grateful and unhappy at the same time. May you have a happy Christmas and a happy New Year.